The opening track is an instrumental called Dreamcatcher. Mm-hmm. That was just something I came up with years ago. Just, I don't know. I was really upsetting when I wrote it because I just happened to write it when that shooting at the Pulse happened.
Yeah.
And that whole thing was happening like that, and there was also like a mass shooting that happened around that time too. It was really just, for me, it was really terrifying because like I was living like right by the Pulse and everything when that was happening, so it was like not leaving the house or anything for a week, and just like I was just playing that, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. It's really dark sounding, but I really love it. And then added harmonies to it, and people may know I'm a sucker for harmonies.
Oh, so. Yeah. Each one's doing its own note, and it all sounds just beautifully together, especially in Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
With those beginnings, it's all nice and clean, like bass and both guitars doing their own thing, but also sounding great, and then going boom straight into it, introducing you into the Dreamcatcher. You're in it.
Yeah, it definitely gets heavy too, but it's like incorporating like the same things to clean.
Yeah. Oh yes.
And then it goes right into the next track. There's track 2, Hell Arrow. That one was a fun, rowdy one that I came up with.
Very fun. I remember you showing it to us the first time. I was like, this is some real old school thrash going on, and I wanted to bring it into kind of the newer realm of adding my own types of screens in there. Like I like to do like the very strong James Hetfield vocal, then I also like to bring in the growls and doing those screams and stuff like that.
Yeah, I absolutely love that whole idea of your vocal and everything. I mean, like the music, how it came about was just, it was actually just a shits and giggles project for when I was in Full Sail. Like, it was a project. It was like write a song and then mix it and then present it.
It was like, this song is pretty good. It's a pretty damn good song.
Yeah, like
let's keep this one.
Like, yeah, that ended up being the case. And I remember when Vince was in the band, he was like, does anybody got like new songs? I'm like, I have a new song. I don't remember how it went, but like I have a section of it and stuff like that, and played it to you guys, and everybody was digging it. And it's a pretty fast song, which is again very thrashy. Kind of, it's like a very Testament like it has like that nice kind of groovy hook, but it's like, but it's still like fast and like headbanging whiplash kind of vibe. And then like halfway through the song, like it just goes into like the tempo changes kind of drastically, and it just gets like super heavy and all that kind of stuff, and that's where like the really dark, twisted like guitar solos come in, and oh my god, that solo, man.
Oof.
The guitar solo I did for that one, it's like the first one that comes in, and like, oh my god, like I remember I was like, I'm gonna have problems doing this solo. Like I remember.
Yeah, you had to make it so difficult for yourself when you were writing the damn thing.
Yeah, because I mean, like again, like when I first was writing this, I was like, what am I gonna do for a solo? And I was just composing it in my head. I'm like, oh, that would sound awesome if only if I could play it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's essentially just like a ridiculous like arpeggio, crazy legato kind of thing going on. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like super old school, like classical feel. Like I was listening to like tons of like Beethoven and Mozart when like I was writing the song, and like the solo was kind of like the same thing. So the whole classical thing and Randy Rhoads' inspiration was kind of happening and all there. But I still feel like it's a kind of like a shreddy solo, but at the same time it's like there's still like heart and passion behind it, like with the vibratos and like when the solo comes in later, and then I'll do like a crazy pentatonic kind of run feel, but instead of doing it in pentatonic, I do it in like harmonic minor. So but yeah, it took me like 80 takes to do that solo though. And
I remember that day. I remember. Yeah. Like, all right, you'll do a solo. It was like 2 o'clock. And then around 10 o'clock that same night, you're just like, all right, I finished. What do you mean you just finished? Oh my god! Like, I love like the shout vocals that we always do.
Yeah.
Those songs, like we keep it catchy, make everyone else want to sing with it.
Yeah. And also we had Camden and Sabrina from Seven Kingdoms come in and do those like shout vocals with us and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool having them come in and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Sabrina kicked ass and Andrew sounded like a drunk redneck.